sidekicks. We are Comic Cast by night, but by day we are Rob,
Andy,
Adrian,
Kate,
and we do long-form comic book style improv. We anchor the family hour here, the third Sunday of the month at 6 o'clock. Come and see a full hour-long improvised comic book right before your eyes. Tonight, however, we're going to do a little documentary style for you on a superhero and villain. We'll get those suggestions in just a minute here. But first, I want you to know, anytime we want to, we can come to you for suggestions. For instance, someone might say, "Oh my God, I'm being attacked by a giant
bear,
bear! Oh no, that's my weakness. It's a pineapple! Oh!
pineapple bear."
Yes, you just fill in those blanks and we will use them. But first, we have to figure out what our documentary is about. So, in the chat, we're going to do a documentary called Superhero Name and the Blank Incident. So in the chat, what is that blank? Could be anything. Could be the pineapple incident. Could be the fluffy kitten incident. Could be the death laser incident. We don't know. Put something in the chat where there'll be that incident. And from our live audience here, we want a superhero name, something that might evoke what that superhero's power actually is. So,
Off their diaper.
that sounds a little dirty to me.
What was it?
Llama Man.
Llama Man.
Llama
Our
Man.
superhero name is Llama Man. So Llama Man. I look forward to seeing what Llama Man does here. And with Llama Man, and what is the incident we had from the chat?
The Funny Bone Incident.
The Funny Bone Incident. Llama Man and the Funny Bone Incident. Now, like any good story, we need to know where is this story set? What is the name of the city? Let's get a nice descriptive name of the city. It sort of tells us something about the city.
Off their diaper city.
We have someone who's so obsessed with. I have someone about Harbor over here. Soggy Harbor. Soggy Harbor. So set in Soggy Harbor, so we have Llama Man and the Funny Bone Incident set in Soggy Harbor. So this is the documentary. Good evening. My name is Trent Hustleton. I've been spending years here in Soggy Harbor researching Llama Man and the Funny Bone Incident, which I'm sure you all know all about, or at least you think you know all about. But I've uncovered shocking new revelations about what really went down all those years ago. And you're going to learn all about it tonight. Of course, we all know that it started at the Human Anatomy Museum late one night when a shadowy villain never seen before in Soggy Harbor snuck in and started stealing the exhibits, started stealing all the anatomy pieces of the exhibits.
Yes, anytime a villain enters a new city, the first stop is always the Bodily Autonomy Museum. Where better for a villain to get his start? Let's see what we have. Ooh, ancient tibia. This is gonna go for a whole lot.
Hey! You can't steal that.
Ha!
It goes there.
Watch me. Oh,
Just a security guard. They didn't even give me a taser. Just put it back, man.
this medieval pelvis is sure gonna go for a lot on the black market.
Look, they gave me a flash. I thought, can you just, I make minimum wage, dude.
You know what? This... Hey!
like you said, better put it down.
And you are...
Llama boy.
I should have known
One day
from the very llama-like dance you were doing.
One day I'll be Llama Man, so just watch out for that.
Well, until then, you have no size or strength to stop me. I will be taking this pelvis, this tibia, this
Wow.
ulna, and this funny bone. Peace out, llama boy!
Wait, come back and help.
The mysterious villain escaped. Fortunately, there were actually several, as Llama Man awkwardly left the scene. Fortunately, there were several witnesses to this crime who were able to describe the suspect to Soggy Harbor's resident sketch artist, David Fitzsimmons. And they were able to create a composite sketch of what this villain looked like. Retirement.
Drawing a blank.
Okay.
We had a very...
long face sort of got narrower toward the chin.
Yeah,
sort of
it was
long,
like a
narrow.
triangle almost.
Yeah. He had one really squinty eye.
Yeah.
And one big eye, kind of droopy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Nailed it.
Now, the facial hair was a little weird. It like the old 1800s baseball player mustache. Yeah.
That's it. That's getting close. It's getting closer.
He had the tiniest mouth you've ever seen. It was just itty bitty.
He had this neck that was like so thin. You're like,
Yeah,
his
super
head just
skinny.
kind of bobbled around it.
Long thin neck. Yeah.
Well, it's well the ears. It looked like he was wearing one of the novelty Disney ears, but he wasn't. He was just super weird looking.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, but don't forget he was wearing a top hat the whole time.
Well, sugar pots.
And the brim, if you didn't look at him at the right angle, the brim almost blocked the monocle that he was wearing. Yeah.
And his ears. Oh my God! Remember those ears?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they look like just
great ears.
Disgusting ears.
the oddest thing. He was wearing overalls.
Oh! How many legs?
Two we could see.
Two we could see.
2 legs.
Thank you.
Arms? Limbs?
He had those too, definitely.
We had arms.
And they were right there down near his legs. Yes.
And weirdly buff, just like that.
Yeah.
Does this resemble what you saw?
That's exactly.
That's it. We got it. That's it. Oh wow. Thank you, David Fitzsimmons, sketch artist.
Well, this mysterious villain took all the pieces back to the lair where he was assembling his army of monsters built from random bodily pieces, not necessarily all human either.
You'll be surprised to learn I wasn't terribly popular in school. My idea was, if I have to look like an idiot, everyone in the entire awful city of Soggy Harbor is going to have to look like an idiot. And how do I do that? I steal all the pieces from the Bodily Autonomy Museum, the cultural center of Soggy Harbor, and assemble them to make the prototype of the clone that I'm going to turn everyone in this awful city into. Oh, hang on. Rude. But this is why I went by the name that everyone gave me in high school, Low-Armed Idiot Boy, as my villain name. It all started in my secret lair. Thanks for coming to see me, Low-Armed Idiot Boy.
We're here.
Ah! You're here too.
Boss, you gotta start looking out of both eyes.
Sorry, one's very, very squinty. And it's hard to see, even though I have the monocle, through the brim of the top hat that I'm also wearing.
You're idiot boy, low-armed idiot boy. You'll never amount to anything. You'll never take over the city like you're planning.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I mean yours, but we're hedging our bets.
Yours, but we have no confidence in you whatsoever.
Yes, well, you'll have some confidence once you realize all the loot that I've stolen from the Bodily Autonomy Museum here in Soggy Harbor. Yes, look at all this, and with this, we are going to put together a robot, the most hideous-looking robot, even more hideous than me, that we are going to use as the model that we're going to clone everybody in this awful city into. And I will be the best looking person in Soggy Harbor. I know.
He planned to unleash his robot and its DNA-altering properties at the biggest event that Soggy Harbor ever held. It was a well-known festival called the Unicorn Festival. Because Soggy Harbor also had a genetic place that made unicorns, apparently. So, the Unicorn Festival is where he was going to unleash this. The Unicorn Festival was coming up very quickly the next day. The forecast, however, was quite ominous. And April Madison was going to do the forecast for the upcoming Unicorn Festival.
Well, Soggy Harbor got its name because it rained all the time. And so the unicorns lost all their colors. And so we had to do the festival on the only day that the sun was going to come out so all of their bright unicorn colors could come back out. So they strategically listened to my forecast. I nail every time. FYI. Never wrong. You're welcome, thank you. You don't know. And so on the only sunny day, they're going to do the Unicorn Festival, and it will be sunny just long enough for all the unicorns to get their colors back.
So we apparently have the one sunny day per year coming up when the low-armed idiot would actually unleash his giant robot on the city, attempting to make everyone even uglier than him. Let's go back and relive that awful day.
So there we were, right on the harbor, because it's a soggy harbor, so there's a harbor, right? So we're all on the harbor waiting for the unicorns to come, because they only come on the one day a year, because they're ashamed the rest of the time. And then this guy, he looks so weird. He came out of nowhere, and he was like, I'm going to make you all ugly. And we were like, boss, it's already here for half of us, but okay. And then he just started attacking people. It was wild.
My name is Felix Henderson, and I work down at the Unicorn Ranch. I was bringing out the unicorns that day, and it was a glorious day, and the sun was coming up, and they were regaining their colors for the first time in 365 days. And then the awful attack happened. The unicorns lost their color again. They were so scared. Unicorns lose their color when they're scared. You know that, right? And they'd have to wait another 365 days to regain them.
I thought I scared him away, but I didn't. He just ran away. That was confusing. And then he came back and attacked the world? I don't know. I'm going to come up with something, though. Now I'm a man.
You're probably wondering what I have against unicorns as well. Well, it all goes back to my high school days when I was a varsity wrestler. And we were taking on the Dry Bottom Boys of Sunny Valley and their mascot, the Fighting Unicorn. Well, everybody thought it would be funny to have me go one-on-one against the mascot, the Fighting Unicorn, and it turned out to be the most embarrassing day of my life. And if you thought that was bad, wait until you see what happened next. And wait until you see it in triple time speed. Did anyone miss that? I can rewind it. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. So, we go back, and yeah. So as you can see, it was a bad day for me. And that is when I turned from Evan Byron into the long-armed idiot boy. Low-armed idiot boy. I'm sorry, I was called so many names in high school. They blend together. But that was all going to end at the Unicorn Fest when I could get my revenge on the people of Soggy Harbor and all the unicorns all at once. What an amazing coincidence.
Right. Now let's play the Now let's play the news coverage of that fateful day, where they captured the entire incident on film.
Yes, Unicorn. Oh no, you shake your head all you want, but it is now time for me to unleash my super hideous, deformed, but very charming with a terrific personality robot onto this city, and everyone is going to be even more hideous than I am.
I will save you, Unicorn.
I will rewrite your DNA with my DNA beams.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I also forgot to mention that I invented DNA beams. And I installed them in these robots made out of parts from the Anatomy Museum.
I am invulnerable except for one spot which you will never find. Ha 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 ha!
That's right. Plug your ears for a second. That spot is what?
Nose.
The nose, right in the... Oh, you're right.
Pay attention to the suggestions.
It's the hat and the ears. Okay, as you were. That's right.
I will take you down, Llama Man.
No. Ow! 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 My tail hurts!
Come at me. I dare you.
Well, I'm gonna. Ow!
Boy, I hardly even need to be here.
I'm gonna whip you with my tail.
Oh!
Ha! Because I wasn't really listening.
Oh, snap.
Ha!
How did I invent an invulnerable robot with a DNA beam with one weak point?
Ha!
Okay, well, I guess it's just down to you and me, llama adolescent. Yeah.
Take you down. You
You're not going to take me down, not with my low-hanging arms of doom. Sorry, I can only hit you on one side because of my one very squinty eye.
Poke you in the funny bone.
Ah, ha, ha. Boy, that isn't funny at all.
It's funny to me.
Well, you know what? Someday they're going to make a documentary about this incident, and dozens of the best-looking people in the southwest part of the United States are going to see it, and they're going to realize who the real villain is and who the real hero is. Until then, I am outie. Rude.
Bye.
The short-armed idiot is still on the loose to this very day. When and where will he resurface? And what will his new scheme be? That is the mystery that is still unsolved. And thus concludes Captain Llama Man and the Funny Bone incident. Thank you. Back to press.